What's up, YouTube? You know what time it is. It's Mighty Fan time, and I know I'm like right up against the wire this week to get this video in. Um, of course, the team of the week for throwback baseball jersey collection of mine, but just got busy and stuff. But thought while I had a moment, I'd film the video and then maybe hope to get it online tomorrow. I'm actually filming this on Friday night, but whether or not I get it on YouTube tonight, I'm not sure. But for sure, I'll have it up by tomorrow night. Just getting it in for the week. It's getting there. I'm almost out of teams now. But this week's team of the week is representing the Motor City with the Detroit Tigers. And really nice jerseys that they've had. Those colors, the navy blue and orange, have always been very cool looking. And I have a couple Tigers jerseys in the collection. And so without further ado, let's get right to it. First, we got a batting practice jersey. This is one of the more recent run batting practice jerseys that Mitchell & Ness made. I also have a pickup video that reminds me I have a pickup to show in this video too, but I'll do that last. But let's get right to it. This is the I always forget on the year on this one, so I have to look it up. Yeah, the 1984 Kirk Gibson Detroit Tigers batting practice jersey. I really like these batting practice jerseys. I don't have too many of them, but the ones that I have, I really like. I just, the all over look of it and all is really good. And you just gotta love that old English D on the front of it. It's really sharp, and love the colors, love the trim going around the sleeves and all that orange and white. Really nice looking jersey, and you just got the 23 on the back, of course, Kirk Gibson. And I do have his Mitchell & Ness Dodgers jersey from 1988, but this is his 84 batting practice Tigers jersey. And the one recommendation I would make for these jerseys, if you get them, is get them a size bigger than you normally would wear, because they do kind of run a little small sometimes, so you just want to be careful with that. Like this one is a size, I believe, yeah, it's a 52, and it fits pretty good on me, but maybe even a size up would be good too. This one actually fits just right, so I'm happy with that. And like I said, I only have a few of the batting practice jerseys by Mitchell & Ness. I have this one, I have the Paul Molitor Blue Jays, and I have the Wade Boggs Red Sox. And I also have a vintage Johnny Bench. It's not a Mitchell & Ness, but it's a batting practice jersey. I'm blanking on the brand, but I have that one, the red one. And I just picked up another one I'm going to show in just a bit, but let's finish off these jerseys. So batting practice Kirk Gibson Tigers 1984. And this one's interesting because this one I was just talking to someone about on Facebook not that long ago. One of our jersey heads on Facebook, and he was getting this in. He was really excited about it because he was looking for this jersey. So it's a very nice jersey, and here it is. It's the Road Gray Alan Trammell Detroit Tigers jersey circa 1994. And this is just a really nice jersey, beautiful, love the colors. Of course, it's the Road Gray. And we all know my affinity for Road Gray baseball jerseys. But just love it, love the Detroit on the front, that 3, everything is double stitched. Everything on the batting practice jersey is double stitched too. Actually, I stand corrected. It's triple stitched because it has that white outline, if you can see that there. So yeah, everything on this jersey is actually triple stitched. And of course, it's got the stripes going down in that logo that all the teams in baseball wore in 1994, that big patch for the 125th anniversary of Major League Baseball. And of course, 1994 was the strike shortened year. There was no World Series that year, but this was Alan Trammell's 94 Mitchell & Ness jersey. It's an older run made in El Salvador jersey. It's got the stripes going down the side too. Like I said, it's a really nice jersey. I mean, I've only worn this a handful of times, and I always get a lot of compliments whenever I wear it because it's definitely a jersey you don't see too often. It's an older run Mitchell & Ness, and it's just really nice. Like I said, that Road Gray, it always sets everything off on it. So there's the front, and there's the Trammell 3 on the back again, triple stitched. No nameplate, everything's individually stitched on the back. Really nice jersey. Don't see it too often. So I picked this off of Jersey Central some years ago. Actually, at the time, it was Next Level Talk. And now I see that Jersey Central seems to be, like, I don't know if they're done or what, but the site's, like, gone. It's like a GoDaddy ad now, so I don't know. But shout out to the Snacks, aka Throwback King, for putting up that Facebook page. You know, for the Jersey heads, it was a really, it's been a great page at this point. Really enjoying it. Good stuff by you there, Throwback King. You know, it's a great positive, you know, group on there. Everyone's showing off their jerseys, and also it's really cool. So keep it up. But yeah, Alan Trammell 94, made in El Salvador, run jersey. It's got the jock tag right there. And of course the swag factor, because it's always the swag factor with me. Well, this one actually goes with the batting practice jersey, but it goes with this one too. It's more of a style new era hat, but it's got the Detroit. So there you go. But this one actually goes with it a tad better because it's gray. Yes, I'm a stickler for this kind of thing. It's a fitted. It's like a loose kind of floppy fitted, but it's got the Detroit on the back. You can see that, and it's got the D on the front. So there it is, gray with gray. I do have a few other Tiger hats. I mean, I have the regular Tigers navy blue hat, and I have a couple others, but these are the ones that I pulled out. So of all my hats. All right, so there is the Tigers representing this week for the Throwback Baseball Collection Team of the Week. So there you go, Stand Up Detroit. There you go. So let's get right to the pickup now. This was something I got last weekend. This is what I mean. Like, you never know as a collector where you're going to find something. And I was actually in a store that really specializes in hats and jackets. This place called Denim Hut. It's in one of the local malls. But they do have some Mitchell & Ness stuff, mainly hats and jackets. But they had this kind of hanging there. And the guy actually gave a deal to me on it because he had it for a little bit. But it is a batting practice jersey. It's one of the newer ones that Mitchell & Ness came out with in recent years. And believe it or not, with all the Phillies jerseys that I have in my collection, up to this point, I didn't have a batting practice one. And I know, they're like all over the place. You go into the Mitchell & Ness store, they're always there or whatever, but I just never picked one up during any sales or anything until last weekend. And here it is. It's the circa 1991, I believe. I just want to double check on that. Yeah, 1991. Darren Daulton. Batting practice Mitchell & Ness jersey. Phillies jersey, of course, that maroon. With the white Phillies on the front, single stitched. And the 10 on the sleeve. It's pretty neat. They had the numbers on the sleeve there. It's single stitched too, with the trim going around. And it has Daulton on a nameplate. Single stitched 10, single stitched on the back. Really nice jersey. They made a few of the players in this style. They made Daulton and John Kruk and Dave Hollins. And I think this year they just came out with Mitch Williams and Lenny Dykstra. Because I know I saw those at the store. So it's pretty cool. I know a couple of the jersey heads have these various players. And I wanted Daulton. So when I saw this in the store, I'm like, I'm not going to pass on it. The owner gave me a deal on it too, so it was even better. So yeah, Darren Daulton, 1991, Mitchell & Ness batting practice jersey. There's the jock tag. So the Phillies collection is looking even more complete now because I have a batting practice jersey. I never had a batting practice jersey prior to last weekend in the collection, but I do now, and there it is. And of course, the swag factor is that the Cooperstown hat to go with it. And I got other maroon Phillies hats too, but that's the one I think I'll be wearing with this. But yeah, Darren Daulton, great catcher back in the day, part of the 93 Phillies too. Went to the World Series. Yes, I know hometown fans. I know who beat them, but it was still a fun Phillies team, the grunge Phillies team. All the guys with the long hair, including Daulton. But this was actually when he wore these colors very early in his time with the Phillies. And, of course, then they went to what they were now. But, yeah. So glad to pick it up, even though it looks like the Phillies will not be a playoff team this year. But you know what? I'll give it plenty of wears again in the future for seasons to come. But anyhow, speaking of seasons, I know this football season just got started on Wednesday night for two teams that, well, I don't really follow too much because I'm an Eagles fan, but of course the season starts in earnest for my Eagles and most of the other teams in the NFL on Sunday. So whatever team you're a fan of, well, maybe besides Dallas, but whatever teams you're a fan of, happy NFL season, happy new NFL season. And as I say before every NFL season, maybe this will be the season that my team finally wins. I made a prediction video last year, but I'm not going to have a chance to make it this year. I was thinking about it, and then I just never got around to it. But the only thing I had right from last year is I had the Lions making the playoffs. That was like it. Everything else kind of went down the crapper. But well, you make predictions, you never know. But unfortunately, I won't be making my prediction video this year, but I'll make it next season for sure. But hopefully my Eagles, finally fulfill the dream this year. But you never know. It's football is always an interesting season. It's a shorter season, and you just never know what can happen. So yeah, I'm wearing my replica Reebok LaShawn McCoy jersey. Great running back. Looking forward to seeing him continue to go the way up in his career. So obviously I'm looking forward to the season. Real excited for it. They're playing at Cleveland. Hopefully that will be a win. And then we'll see what happens from there. They did win their first game last year, and then, well, we won't go into it anymore. But hopefully this year will be a little different. But I always look forward to football season. Watch my Eagles every Sunday religiously. Watch every game. Just, I'm one of those typical crazy Eagle fans. We really get into it. So I might look nice and calm here, but you should see me watching an Eagles game. Yeah. But anyhow, YouTube, that's going to do it for this video. As always, a big shout out to all my fellow Jersey heads out there, and I want to give a quick shout out to one of our newest members of the Jersey Heads community, Big Slim 627. That's BYGSLYMM 627. Big shout out to you. Great stuff. Great first few videos there. You have some real rare jerseys in your collection. I can tell that you've been collecting for a long time like the rest of us Jersey heads, and you have quite a collection there. I look forward to seeing other jerseys by you. You have some real rare Mitchell & Ness jerseys, older runs, and believe me, I know what it is to be on eBay looking for jerseys too. In fact, I have my eyes on an auction as we speak that ends on the weekend. I'm not saying what it is. Not that I don't trust any of my other fellow Jersey heads, but you never know who else is watching these videos. So I just keep that to myself. And if I don't get it, I'll let you guys know about it in a future video. And maybe, luckily, hopefully, there'll be another pickup video coming up, because I've wanted this jersey for a while. It's been kind of elusive. Not like Dion, but it's been kind of elusive. So I'm hoping to get this one off my list. But win or lose, I'll let you all know what it is then. But anyhow, yeah, big shout out to you. Keep making your videos. I'm interested to see what other jerseys you have in your collection, so keep posting them. And don't worry also about that patch on that large jersey, because it's like I said in the video, it makes it unique, and that's an awesome looking patch. And you're never really going to see that on another Steve Largent jersey unless someone else does it. Maybe you'll inspire other people to do it now. But I'm all about the extras when it comes to jerseys. I love the jerseys like I showed you with the Alan Trammell jersey with the 125th anniversary patch. I love extras on jerseys. I love anniversary patches, commemorative patches. So many jerseys in my collection. I have all these different they come with these commemorative patches because I love them. I love the extras on a jersey. In fact, it's funny you talked about that Seahawks jersey, because I have a Mitchell & Ness 1980 home Mike Schmidt jersey that I turned into a 1983 home Mike Schmidt jersey because I got the 100th anniversary Phillies patch off eBay, and I put that on the jersey. I had that taken to a tailor and put that on a jersey, just to have a little something extra on a jersey. And Mitchell & Ness, to this point, never made the 1983 Mike Schmidt jersey. They made Juan Samuel and Gary Matthews and Larry Anderson in blue, and maybe white too, but they never made the Schmidt. So even though the little tag still says 1980, it's a 1983 jersey with the 100th anniversary patch on the sleeve. And I always get compliments for that too. In fact, I got a compliment on that once at the Mitchell & Ness store from one of the workers there. Said, "Boy, you never see that on a Schmidt jersey." I said, "Yeah, well, you do now." But anyhow, yeah, so I'm all about the extras, and really, don't feel bad about doing that, because you know what? Even if they didn't maybe wear it on the jersey, it still looks cool. They should have worn it on the jersey. Why are they wearing that on the pants? If it's like an anniversary, come on, you got to put it on the jersey where people can see. You should be proud of that. Come on, Seattle. Anyhow, but yeah, I have the white version of that Largent jersey, and I really like the blue one. I came close to getting it a few times and never did, but maybe someday. But anyhow, great stuff by you. Long story short, great stuff by you. And it's yet another thing that collectors do. You know, we love, sometimes we love the extras, and if it's not on the jersey, we'll put it on the jersey just because it looks cool or whatever. So yeah, great stuff by you. And as always, to all my other fellow Jersey heads out there, big shouts to everyone, all of you. Keep doing it, what you do with the videos and everything like that, because, you know, let's just keep this community going here on YouTube and, of course, on Facebook, too. All my subscribers, big shouts to all of you, as always. Thank you so much. Keep doing what you do with subbing to me and commenting, rating, all what you do. It always is very much appreciated. Family, friends, DeviantArt members, anyone else I'm forgetting, big shouts to everyone. Let's go Eagles in 2012, 2013. Remember, it's all about Shady. So yeah, so happy NFL season, happy new NFL season, and hopefully it'll be a better one for my Eagles. But anyhow, I will see you all in the next video. This is MightyFan saying peace. Until that next video. All right.